Happy Tuesday. How are you all doing today? Welcome to my World of Fun and Inspiration channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome to all my old subscribers that's been rolling with me since the very beginning. There's something I've been intending to tell you all, and I'm going to say it right now. Before I say it, like this video. Please don't forget to like this video. The thing I've been wanting to tell y'all, my channel had its fourth birthday like 2.5 weeks ago. YouTube let me know in my YouTube studio or wherever I got that notification. Probably was my email. But anyway, salute to my channel being 4 years old. I don't know if it was, specifically what day this month, but I do know in the future that my channel birthday is in the first week of June. Okay, so I'll be looking forward to announcing my channel's birthday on time. Okay, so with that being said, there's one tag that I want to do today, and I have a lot to talk about today, so please stay tuned. The tag I want to do today is Mariah Diane's Nursery, which is by Marissa, because she is Diane's mother. And the tag I want to do today is Talk About It Tuesday. I'm going to say it again. Talk About It Tuesday. I have quite a few things I want to talk about today. I have been trying to figure out some stuff concerning my dolls. And before I get into that topic, this is my replica pickle baby from Timu. I had originally named her Christmas, but I changed it recently to Anna with the help of my son-in-law. The same as my son-in-law, in case y'all wonder what is the son-in-law. He's my son-in-law, but I call him my son-in-love because he is more than a son-in-law. He's been in my daughter's life since she was 16, since they both were 16 years old. They were high school sweethearts, and they have been married for about 11 or 12 years. They're both turning 30 years old this year, so he is definitely he has earned the right to be called my son-in-law. And so yeah, he named my replica pickle baby Anna, and so that is her new name. And then here's Bella, and there's a reason why I have Bella with me today, my avatar. And yeah, so to get into Talk About It Tuesday, um, Bella may be leaving my nursery. My grandbaby, Anissa, we call her, or I call her Anissa Pooh. She has fallen in love with Bella. She's actually in love with my Rapunzel doll as well, but I told her she cannot have Rapunzel. And before I'm done with this video, I'm going to bring Rapunzel up on my lap as well. But right now, we're just going to be dealing with Anna and Bella. Okay, so Bella is my avatar baby. She's about 19 inches long, 18 or 19, and I got her from Timu. Maybe about what? Has it been about a month, y'all? Month and a half or whatever? It's been a few weeks. And so, um, as adorable as she is and everything, I'm okay with letting her go with my grandbaby because my grandbaby loves dolls and she actually takes good care of her doll. She's a very good 5-year old Dolly mommy. She really is awesome with her dolls and she's into role playing with her dolls. So I can't wait to capture how she's gonna role play with a blue baby doll. I don't know how she's gonna do it, but I know right now she's kind of colorblind. So she might not even, she hasn't addressed the color of the doll to me at all. She just loves her. So I don't know. I don't know how she's gonna do the role play. She'll probably do the role play as normal as any of her other dolls, you know? But that would be interesting to find out. So yeah, but this is the test that I gave my daughter and my grandbaby. If they forget to take this dog with them when it's time for them to go back home, I am not reminding them. I feel like if they really, really want this dog to be a part of their Dolly nursery, I shouldn't have to remind them because I didn't buy this dog for my grandbaby. I bought this dog for myself. So that is the deal that I made with them. If they don't think about it when it's time for them to go home, I am not going to remind them. So if y'all still see Bella in my nursery after the month of July, we'll say, yeah, y'all know that they forgot to take the baby with them, and I kept the baby avatar in my nursery. So that's what I want to talk about concerning Bella. And thank you all who helped me to name Bella. My YouTube Dolly friends and my groups, they helped me to name Bella. And I believe you all had something to do with that as well. Bella was the name that stuck out the strongest between the choices that I gave everybody. And so I went on with Bella. And as far as my pickle baby over here, I originally named her Christmas because I got her for myself as a Christmas present. But Christmas just, I don't know, I just couldn't bond with her naming her Christmas. So I asked my son-in-law, since he's been in town, if he can help me name this dog. And he came up with the name Anna because originally he wanted Anissa's name to be Anna, but my daughter didn't agree with him. So they came to an agreement with Anissa. So he said, yeah, I would love for you to name your dog Anna. So that's her name, y'all. So we got Anna and we have Bella right before y'all right now. Okay, so I'm going to sit them down briefly, and I'm going to pick up another dog as I talk about what I want to talk about for Talk About It Tuesday. I know y'all saying you are talking. Yeah, but there's some other things I want to talk about for Talk About It Tuesday. I'm getting to it, just so give me a second. Okay, we also have beautiful Rapunzel in the house with us on video. Amen. And so, um, Rapunzel is the other dog that my grandbaby desires to have, and she picks her up every time she comes over my house. But I will not release Rapunzel to her. Maybe in the future, but right now I won't release Rapunzel just yet. I really do love this dog. She might be a Walmart dog, but baby, this Walmart dog was $69. She's 32 inches tall, and I have so much fun dressing her. She's dressed for the summer. She's double jointed, y'all. Very tall dog, very fun to play with and everything. So yeah, this is Granny's toy, probably for life. We shall see in the future, right? Okay, so yes, I wanted to show you all Rapunzel. It's been a while. Uh, so there's more I want to talk about for Talk About It Tuesday. Stay tuned. Hold on. Did y'all notice my shirt? It has the coffee in this acronym up there. It spells out coffee with the little dots after each letter. C stands for Christ. O stands for offers. F stands for forgiveness. The other F stands for. The first E stands for everyone. And the second E stands for everywhere. So Christ offers forgiveness for everyone, everywhere. I just want to address that. And this shirt was also purchased from, what y'all think? Timu. And I'm not getting a dime from Timu, y'all, but if I got it from Timu, I'm gonna let y'all know. It is what it is. I am a Timu junkie. Yes, I am. All right. Speaking of coffee, I'm gonna sip as I talk for the rest of this video. Talk About It Tuesday. I have been wondering why it's been a struggle for me to post my dogs. You know, it's been a struggle lately, y'all. Maybe y'all Well, don't believe me. Maybe you didn't notice. Maybe you have noticed. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out because I love my dolls. And whether I post my dolls on a regular basis on my channel or not, my dolls are at my house and I love them all. Even the ones that are like leaving my nursery sooner or later. And that's just because every so often I downsize my dolls in my house because I refuse to have so many dolls that I just don't know what to do. I refuse to be at that point. Also, at this point in my life, uh, a lot has been changing in my life. What I used to handle as a younger woman, I can't handle anymore. Um, when my children were little and growing up, I had stopped collecting dolls because I mean, this is just me. I'm not talking about nobody else. When my children were little, they were my dolls. You know, all my money went on my children. And I do have 4 children. So maybe that has something to do with it. I had a lot of, to me, 4 kids is a lot of kids, especially when a lot of the time I was single. Now, I've been married more than once, I've been married more than twice. But between my years of being a single mom and being married a few times, my singlehood was definitely much longer than my marriages, all 3 of my marriages put together. Okay, so I was not collecting dolls during that time. So now, in this season of my life, being 54 years old, being a wife, being a caregiver, being a new grandmother because my grandbaby is only 5 years old. So, yeah, so I'm still a new grandmother. So there's a lot of things going on in my life. And then, having the channel. And as you all know, my channel is very versatile. I have different things going on my channel. So I think sometimes it could be a little stressful when it comes to the dolls. So I was trying to figure out why. I don't have all the answers why, but one of the answers I do have is for some reason, I'm talking about me, because of the magnitude of responsibilities that I have in my life. Me keeping up with tags has been like a tremendous mental pressure on me. Even when I write it down, for some reason, the notebook that I choose to write tags down and stuff like that, that's the very notebook that gets misplaced. I don't understand. I don't know. And so it kind of discourages me to post the dolls sometimes. But I've come to the realization that if I want to do a tag, I would just do it. But I'm going to stop promising to do certain tags because when I don't do it, then I feel bad. And maybe you have gone on with your life. You probably not even thinking about it. You probably don't even care if I do the tag or not. But for me, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to lie. And I definitely don't like to lie on purpose. And when I lie by mistake, and if I catch it, you might not catch it, but if I catch it, I still beat myself up about it. So, um, I'm just going to see if that's going to make me feel better. Because I don't see myself phasing out my dolls. There's a lot of things on my channel that I used to do in the past on my channel, and it phased out. Like in the beginning of my channel, I had S&M Porter, and that was me and my husband. We had our own little thing going on, where we were talking about how we met, and my husband was here on the channel with me. It's always been my channel, but that content was a content that we did. It was probably about a month or two. Those of you all who've been rolling with me for the whole 4 years, you might remember that content. It's way back in the beginning of my videos, like within the first, would say, 50 of my videos. A couple of those videos I deleted because I definitely don't know how to edit. So if it was a really bad video, I just deleted it altogether. But there's a lot of those videos with me and my husband together that are still here on my channel. You just got to go way back to find it. So there was another content I had that phased out. I was talking about exercising, and I had this routine I was doing. I was introducing the different herbal teas that I was drinking, and I did that for a little while, and that phased out. Oh, what about the daily Bible challenge? Absolutely. I did the daily Bible challenge for over a year. Part of the reason why I have so many videos uploaded to my channel is because of the daily Bible challenge, because I did it for 365 days in the year. So that's 365 videos just from the daily Bible challenge. Okay, so yeah, that phased out because around the time my dad got sick, uh, it was very stressful for me to keep up the daily Bible challenge because it was an everyday thing, and it was something I had to stay on schedule as best to my ability. And my schedule got worse and worse when it came to that because I was all over the place, literally. I was back and forth between the city I live in, the city he was living in, and thank God we lived in the same state. Otherwise, the daily Bible challenge would not have survived the 365 days. It would have definitely probably just went on for about, I don't know. It would have been shorter than a year. It definitely would have been shorter than a year. And so I'm just saying, I'm the type of person as I get older, things seem to overwhelm me more and more. In my younger years, I was able to probably take on a lot more than I'm able to take on now. But now I definitely, yeah, I'll start phasing things out. And my fear is if I get too caught up and beating myself up when I can't keep up with these tags, or if I make promises to y'all that I don't keep, I'm going to phase out posting my dolls to my channel. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to ever get that stressed out that I stop posting the dolls. Because even though the daily Bible challenge phased out, I replaced the daily Bible challenge with Sunday devotions and inspiration. And so it was replaced with something else that I was able to handle more. Instead of promising every day, I promised like every Sunday. And so that's been less stressful. So when it comes to the dolls, um, there's something that did phase out with the dolls. I think I used to post the dolls. Oh, my content, my grandma content with little Sheila. Okay, remember that? That was with the dolls too, but that was with my miniature dolls. That content phased out because it was so stressful with the setup. Just collecting miniature furniture, and even though I made my own furniture for that particular content as well, it was oh my God, it got to be very stressful because I was going to the thrift stores to collect things to make furniture, and um, sometimes to set up for like a miniature type of skit like I was doing with little Sheila. Oh wow, sometimes it took like an hour just to set up. And then after I was done with the skit, I had to put all that stuff back. And depending on what time, a day or night it was, sometimes I didn't feel like putting all that stuff back. I would go to bed and wake up the next day and bam, that stuff was right there looking at me in my face. I had to put that stuff back up. So that content ended up phasing out. Now, getting back to the bigger dolls. This includes because I have some authentic reborn dolls too. I talked to y'all about my authentic reborn dolls. I have one reborn artist. Her name is Bessie Smiley. I've never bought any other authentic baby dolls from anybody else but Bessie Smiley. She's been my artist. She is my authentic artist for 4 dolls that I have now in my nursery. I have had other dolls from her probably before I started the channel. And so those dolls are no longer in my life. But the 4 that are still in my nursery, that is, we have Brandy Girl. She is the Katie Marie kit. We have Romeo, and I don't remember what kit he is. We have my baby I call Baby Bessie. So Baby Bessie is named after Bessie Smiley. I don't know the name of that kit. And then it's another one. Oh, Butterball. And I don't know the name of her kit. Okay, so those are 4 reborn dolls that I have that are in my collection that are authentic reborn dolls. The rest of my dolls, as y'all know me, y'all been following me for a while. I have Ashton Drake, I have Paradise Gallery, I have Walmart dolls, I have thrift store dolls. I don't know what brand they are. I don't even care. I have Temu dolls. And I think a lot of the Temu dolls are replicas of authentic dolls. And I now have the Avatar doll, and I'm not sure what replica she represents, but yeah. Then I also showed y'all my pickle doll is she by Nicole Brown, something like that. But that's the replica, the one I have. She's not authentic. So yeah, I have dolls and dolls and dolls. And then y'all see 2 of the monkeys up there from Ashton Drake Gallery. My monkeys' names, now I can't think of the original names that Ashton Drake had them as, but the big one is Hazel in my collection, and the other one is Coco. So those are 2 authentic monkeys from Ashton Drake Gallery. So yeah, it's not that I don't want to be a doll collector anymore. It's just when it comes to posting them, I get a little stressed because, I want to make, I guess you could say I want to make everybody happy, especially my Dolly friends, and I want to support y'all with the tags and everything. And then I was finding myself supporting the same people tags over and over again. So then I felt bad because I knew it was a whole bunch of other tags out there, and in my mind I'm like, they're probably saying, how come she never used my tag? Well, it's a simple answer to that. I actually forget about some of the other tags. And it's not that your tags is not important to me. It's just there's a lot going on. There's a lot going into me posting the dolls, me sacrificing time for the dolls, me coming up what type of thing I'm going to talk about, what discussion is going to be discussed, and then now I got to remember your tags. Now I got to remember some tags have themes that change from one week to the next. So if I don't catch the theme last week, let's say I was interested in that theme last week, but I wasn't able to make time for it until that following week or 2-3 weeks later. So here I am, I'm doing a tag that doesn't change, but the theme changes from one week to the next. So I feel like I'm offending you because your theme is different. than last week, you know. And so I'm the type of person, I want to do things in decency and in order. I don't want to do something that's going to offend people when they have these tags. So I'll choose. I'm not posting my dog this week because I'm all out of whack when it comes to the tag and the theme now. So that's something that discouraged me from posting the dolls. So I made a decision today, that if I desire to do a tag, of course I'm going to do it. I'm not going to deny myself, or even deny you all altogether, not doing any tags at all. But I am not going to obligate myself to the extent of beating myself up when I don't do it right, or if I don't do it on time, or if I call it a Monday tag when it's really a Saturday tag. I mean, I'm just not I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. Um, Most of the time, what I'm going to do is just post my dog, do whatever I want to do with the dog, and just leave it at that, because I just can't. And it might slow down my subscribers. I don't know. Um, but that's just a chance I have to take, because it's getting to a point where I'm kind of worried about my dolls. I don't want my Dolly content to phase out simply because I'm constantly beating myself up because I can't keep up with these beautiful tags, you know. And some of you might know I have two tags out there, at least two tags. I might have three, but I have at least two tags out there myself. I don't keep up with my own tags, y'all, let alone trying to keep up with everybody else's tags. And so, yeah, so when I do something regarding my own tags, I would try to remember to address my own tags, okay? But I don't beat myself up as bad when I forget to address my own tags. I take it more personally when I forget you all tags, if that makes any sense. Um, Something else I want to address on Talk About It Tuesday. Yesterday, I'm going to give y'all an example of how much is on my brain. Yesterday, I had my grandbaby with me, and we were changing my Hazel Ashton Drake monkey. And she asked me 3 times in that video why, and I'm putting it in my own words, why I wasn't putting my monkey in the sink. And what she was talking about was, it took a minute for it to process. I didn't answer her question right away in the video, and I don't want y'all to think I was ignoring my grandbaby when she was asking. It wasn't that. It just took a minute for me to process what she was talking about at first, because I had my mind on the Happy Meal, the beautiful shirt that Penny bought for my monkey. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, the beautiful shirt that she bought for the monkey. This is my Happy Meal, the beautiful elephant that's on the shirt with the cute collar, little cute little onesie. And so, um, the reason why she was asking me that is because she watches my videos even when she's not in town. And so she saw me washing Brandy Girl's hair in the sink. So she wanted me to wash Hazel's hair in the sink. Well, it took me a minute to catch on to that. But anyway, there's so much on my mind, y'all, that I don't purposely ignore you all's tags. It's just like my doctor told me, I have a lot going on. I took a test for my memory it was one of those first tests. It wasn't no real thorough test. It was just a little test that they gave me to see if I could pass it. Now, if I had a failed it, they would have gave me some more extended memory test. But since I passed it, she said at this point, I'm not worried that you have dementia or even any early onset dementia. She said, I think you just should try to eliminate stuff that's not really important. You know, kind of prioritize the things that you're doing. And so that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't want to phase out my dolls in order for that to help me out with being less things on my brain. Okay. So I hope you all understand where I'm coming from. Because I truly, truly love posting my dolls. I just need to have that freedom. The same freedom that I have when I'm posting my devotion, my inspiration videos on Sunday. It's so much freedom in it now because I'm not doing it every day. If it was every day, like the daily Bible challenge, baby, 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 it would be very stressful. But because it's on Sundays, I flow so easy. I flow very easy with it. I want the dolls to flow very easy when I post them. I don't want to feel that tension, that pressure. And that's what I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back where it doesn't feel like a chore. That's the word I'm looking for. Right now, when I post the dolls versus me doing my devotions, I feel like it's a chore. And I don't want my dogs to feel like a chore when I'm posting them to you all. Even when I'm changing their clothes or combing their hair, I want to enjoy every minute of it. I don't want to feel like it's so overwhelming that I forgot to mention something important. You know what I mean? Um they're dolls and they are my hobby. They are my passion. Unless God tell me differently, they're not going anywhere. You know, they're gonna be a part of my life for the rest of my life. They've been in my life for quite some time. And some dolls have gone on to other homes and everything, but there's still many dolls that still remain in my nursery. And a lot of times, even when dolls go off and I send them off to other homes and places and stuff, I replace them. You know, and that's the whole reason of me downsizing. It's so that I don't have a million dolls. I rather downsize and maybe keep a steady 70 dolls compared to having two or 300 dolls. That's just me. It's no nothing against anybody else who wants to have 200, 300 dolls. That's your thing. But that's not me. I can't handle, it's too much. It would be just too overwhelming for me. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about for Talk About It Tuesday. Everything that I talked about today in this video, just to explain why I don't post the dolls like maybe some people might feel like I should. Um, as I go back into enjoying posting my dolls, it will be less stress on me. I'll be beating myself up less about feeling guilty for not remembering tags or not doing everybody's tag or whatever. The fact that I'm eliminating that type of stress right there, y'all gonna see my dolls more often because I'm gonna be able to flow more freely mentally and emotionally, and I would even have the motivation physically to go ahead and do what I gotta do with my dolls. And I feel like I deserve that. You know, I deserve that because I love my dolls and I really do enjoy sharing that part of my world. They are that happy place in my world. My dolls. Yeah. It took me a long time to figure out, and I still don't have the answers to all the reasons why I seem to have lost my enthusiasm to post my dolls, but I'm getting it back, y'all. I'm getting it all back because I love my dolls and I love sharing my dolls. I think it would be very boring having my dolls and don't have nobody to share my dolls with. Back in the day, we would have our dolls in our house before social media, and it was fine. We didn't care. You know what I'm saying? When people came over our house, they saw our dolls and they liked it, they complimented. When it comes to your dolls, you're either going to get people that's going to love your dolls or they're going to hate your dolls. I mean, it's like a love-hate situation going on there. You got people that's gonna look forward to coming over your house to see your dogs. And you got some people they're gonna park in your driveway. They're gonna expect you to come out your house because they're not coming in your house because they know you have dogs. I mean, that's just how it is. I have no problem even with that, but I still love to have a special place where I can share my dogs to the world without any pressure, without any guilt, and number one, without any shame. Uh, and I love y'all, my Dolly community, for that because y'all are the reason why I am able to do it as boldly as I do. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always posted dolls boldly, but y'all gave me super boldness. Okay, I did it on Facebook when I didn't even know people was doing it. I was the only one doing it all by myself. But I don't know if I would have been doing it years later. I did it for a short period of time before I knew other people were like me when it comes to the baby dolls and posting on social media. Um, but at that time, I was doing it all by myself. So I don't know how long I would have been still doing it all by myself. But when I learned it was other people like me, I was like, what? And then my family and friends that ran into other people who had dolls and they were sharing their dolls publicly and stuff. People was tagging me to those videos, to those channels, my family and my friends, because they was even shocked that it was other people like me. And so they was helping me to find my tribe. Yeah, my family and friends on Facebook was helping me. They was helping your girl find her tribe. And so that's how I found a lot of you all, through my own family and friends who support me and my baby dolls. Okay, they know me. They know me and my dolls. Okay, so y'all are the reason why I am as strong as I am years later, publicly displaying my dolls, enjoying my dolls, being a full grown woman that still has that little kid inside of her, that don't mind hugging my monkey babies. And I blessed one of my friends with a monkey baby. Well, she had to pay me for the monkey baby, but I still blessed her because I was willing to get it for her. And she loves her monkey baby. I need to check on her. Yeah, I got to check on her and check on her monkey baby. But I had got her monkey baby from Timu, as a matter of fact. And she absolutely loved her monkey baby. She absolutely loved my monkey. She loved my videos I've done in the past with the monkeys. So I need to do more videos with the monkeys too, y'all. And thank you to Penny for encouraging me to even show the video I did yesterday. And yeah, so Hazel's looking really, really cute. I really love this onesie. Can y'all see the cute elephant? Can y'all see that? I know the little collar is kind of blocking it a little bit. But yeah, and this is a size 6 months. And I think this monkey is about 24 inches tall. And very long arms, very long legs, big feet, long nails, paws, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So let's bring the other dolls back to the forefront, and then I gotta let y'all go because I am taking my grandbaby to the Abraham Lincoln Museum today. So her mother is waiting for me. So give me a second to get the other dolls right quick. Okay, we are all back. We have Anna, we have Hazel, And we have Bella. Yes. And the next time I do a video, I think I'm going to bring Ava. Ava is the last doll that I did. It was a box opening from Temu. I had not named her at that time. She is a full body, anatomically correct vinyl doll. She has the pretty curly hair, and I was thinking about maybe using her as my next reward doll when I have my 1,300 subscriber reward. But I decided to keep her in my collection, at least as of right now. um she's in my collection, but her name is Ava, and I'm gonna show y'all her next time. It won't be today. This is all I'm gonna show y'all for today. And you all have a very blessed rest of your day. I hope y'all Father's Day was good. Thank y'all for y'all beautiful responses to the devotion from Sunday. And also I tried to tie that into Father's Day, reminding everybody about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ being our forefather. I mean, he's our heavenly Father. He watches over us each and every day. He protects us like our earthly fathers are supposed to be doing, and many of them are. Amen. So I love y'all. Please like this video. Thank you for subscribing. And know I love you. Jesus love you more. Stay beautiful both inside and out. It's okay to look beautiful on the outside, but baby, please, let's work on the beauty on the inside as well. Make this world a beautiful place to live in. Amen. Bye-bye.